Funny mishaps and shenanigans are part of the game. If you're filming a show or movie, there's no way you're not gonna have some interesting tales to tell your friends. And the fact that Outlander has such an outlandish plot, see what I did there? There are so many anecdotes that the cast has for us, and all of them better than before. In this video, let's see how Sophie Skelton almost set herself on fire. Let's begin with the little mishap. Fans are always looking forward to news about their favorite celebrities and stars of their favorite series and movies to drop the behind-the-scenes bombs. Many of them do it themselves, while many of them are betrayed by their own castmates. And then there are some shows' social media accounts that give everything away and leave their stars stunned and a laughingstock. Jokingly, of course. Outlander's Sophie Skelton, who plays the role of Brianna Fraser, revealed what silly stuff she's done on the show and how one of them got pretty serious. But now that it's happened and she's safe and sound, she can laugh about it. She reflected on a major mishap that took place during the filming of Season 6, as fans impatiently look forward to the release of Season 7 to see the Frasers back on screens. The co-stars had a brief reunion on Instagram, and on this reunion did she reveal how an incident on set got pretty serious very quickly. She added that it went down her corset at one point, turning it into a little endless spark down it. Okay, that sounds like it was pretty darn serious, and we're glad that nothing more came off it, and she wasn't harmed. But now that everything seems fine, it is quite funny to imagine a corset on fire, and the actors just laughing around it, holding their bellies. Next up, the Jokers. As the two of them laughed here, as well as remembering the incident, Caitriona replied that that was a pretty fun day, and she's sure some of it will make it into the bloopers. We'd love to see that turn into bloopers. Who wouldn't want to see a bunch of grown-ups laughing about things that, without context, aren't very funny? And what's better than to see your favorite actors doing it during the shooting of a pretty serious show? It would very much look odd, and we're all here for it. Bring us the blooper. It's very heartwarming to see that the castmates have such a good time filming the show we all thoroughly enjoy. It's maybe because of their dedication and ease of working with each other that makes their chemistry in the show so smooth too. Like, we know what amazing actors these people are, but the fact that they all like working with each other says a lot. The Instagram live continued, and Sophie said that when they're all together, they're a huge disaster. They shouldn't be put in a room together because it's a really bad recipe for a giggle fest that apparently turns into disasters. We don't really believe it to be the truth, to be honest. The stars seem to have a lot of fun together, and as long as it doesn't turn into a fiery disaster, we're all okay with it. Plus, we get to see some chuckle-worthy bloopers, and who doesn't love them? Moving forward with the anticipated bloopers. Caitriona laughed and said that they get very naughty. They're like naughty school children, and usually whoever's first in tries to wrangle them and tells them to behave. She also said that it's very childish. Usually after a season wraps up, Outlander releases a gag reel of the behind-the-scenes bloopers. And we're very sure, just like the cast, that this incident is gonna be a part of that blooper reel. And if it isn't, we're gonna be asking for the Outlander cut, making it a trend on Twitter, leaving the Zack Snyder cut behind. We know that those bloopers are eventually gonna be on Starz' official YouTube channel, but if you can't wait, the show will include the clips on the Blu-ray and in the collector's edition copy first. So if you grab your copy of that, you can easily get to see them before anyone else. Of course, this will also be the case for Season 6 when the DVD will be on shelves later this month. Last of all, early bird. Oh, not just that. We know that those hilarious bloopers are gonna be a part of it, but there's more that you don't want to miss, and it's the 8 deleted scenes that didn't make the final cut. It's very possible that your headcanons were filmed, but just didn't get incorporated into the show. Your fan heart can rest easy once you do see them though. Although Season 6 was an action-packed installment filled with drama for each character, and oh, we enjoyed it also very much. There were only 8 episodes unfortunately, but there's good news for the fans, because the cast is gonna return to your screens in 2023 with Season 7, and it's going to have 16 episodes. Yes, you heard that right. It's double the trouble in Season 7, and production has already begun. You know what happened to Outlander character Brianna Fraser, but now let's move on from that and look at some other related news. Now, let's move on to some other news. Starting off with Outlander's Sam Heughan penning a tribute for Caitriona Balfe as she hits an impressive milestone. The cast is good friends with each other. Everybody knows that. Even if you didn't know, after hearing from us what the people on the shoot get up to, you'll realize that they have fun together and hold each other in good regard. Sam Heughan has now taken the time out to honor his co-star Caitriona Balfe, who plays Claire Fraser, who's marked a quite impressive milestone. Both of them, in the past 6 seasons, have played their roles to perfection and have made the viewers fall in love with them. And now, the 7th season will drop next year. Outlander's verified Twitter account shared the news. It's been exactly 9 years since they found their Claire Fraser, and they've cherished her since. While hundreds of fans rushed to congratulate the star, Heughan too marked the milestone by saying, "It's today." He commented and retweeted the post with the caption, "Congrats, Balfe, the OG Sassenach X." Heughan has starred together with Balfe in every single episode of Outlander to date, so it's no surprise he took the time to share a tribute of his own. And as he did this, it showed that the two stars are close in real life and as well as real life. Next, we have Outlander Season 7 may have found its Rob Cameron. Season 7 is gonna drop soon, and fans are going crazy wondering who's gonna play which character, now that an Echo in the Bone will be the one to be covered in this season. Sure, there are some episodes to finish up the Season 6 storyline from A Breath of Snow and Ashes, but there's a lot to cover in the 7th book. Part of the story is focused on trouble for Bree and Roger, and some of that trouble involves a character called Rob Cameron. If you've read the books, you know there's no way they can do a Season 7 storyline without him, and Redanian intelligence reports that the show may have found its Rob Cameron already. Apparently, Chris Fulton is joining Outlander Season 7, but you can't forget that nothing's been confirmed yet, but also not that the source we mentioned has been pretty good at reporting news about The Witcher. It's a source we feel we can trust. Wondering why a site about The Witcher would report something about Outlander? Well, it turns out that Fulton was linked to that Netflix series at one point. He was also on Bridgerton, and that's where a lot of you guys will recognize the face. Lastly, Outlander's Diana Gabaldon drops a disappointing Season 7 update. Outlander creator Diana Gabaldon replied to one fan's question about the structure of Season 7, and it was quite disappointing. Fans have been given a few updates so far regarding the Starz drama, including that it will consist of 16 episodes, which is quite a lot, but the most recent tidbit from author and creator Diana Gabaldon has left the fandom a little down. With the release date that's still hidden, Outlander fans are excitedly waiting for any news. Knowing Season 7 will double in length from the 8-episode-long 6th run, fans asked the creator Gabaldon whether the episodes will be released in one go or on a weekly basis. Or like a typical series, will the 7th season be split into 2 8-part halves? But the disappointing news arrived when she couldn't give an answer to this question, saying that it was up to Starz and there wasn't any official word yet, even though she couldn't give any real information in her latest update. Outlander fans were quick to predict what will happen, and they think it's gonna be like all US series and be split in half. What do you think? That's it from our side for today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or thoughts about Outlander's Brianna Fraser star almost setting herself on fire, let us know in the comments below. See you in the next one.